From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go! Ready.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Throw right side taken by Sanders. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. You look at this Patriots defense. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Daniels looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's May. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
three
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. To the air goes Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Matthew Hayball now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A quick throw there is incomplete. Take a look at this Patriots defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. Got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Get it.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Come on.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Still going inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drop. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, 65 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's going to air one out. This is caught at the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A huge play there for Washington. 47 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Third down and 1.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy.
To the air, May. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Come on.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Daniels. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Boswell good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
They'll throw with May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Throwing here is May. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Patriots at 4-6 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Hey, what's up? 5.
To throw, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Crazy, crazy. Eddie, what's up?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Patriots.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up? Good. Hey, 5. Crazy.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Henderson. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
3rd and goal.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Crazy. Hey, here we go, sit up. Kick.
Henderson. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts,
4th and goal.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and throw for it with May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And he fends him off. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, 31 yards. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the 2 of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. On first down, it's Henderson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
At the 22-yard line.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 26-yard line.
Paid for this? Come on. That was the worst call ever. They go nowhere. Set him on this run, boy. Sorry, what's that? Hey, what's that?
They'll set up a throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On play action, May. And he spots Henderson open left side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, what's up?
Here's May. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Five. Crazy.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, Bo, crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy.
Back to throw again. May looking to run. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's crazy.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 19 yards away. And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Dances by him. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 75 yards. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Crazy. Crazy. Hey, here goes Hey, what's that? Crazy.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Sellers. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, what's that?
They go play action now. May. Pressure comes and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Able to shake him off. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
61-yard attempt.
And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
To the air, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
2nd and 5. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down. Daniels with a deep McCloskey merit. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ready? Ready.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now 2nd and 4. A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Here's 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Commanders.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Time certainly a factor. Under 40 to play. 2nd down.
Panther 11, Mustang 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Extra point now by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score. Commanders 49.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
5. You got crazy. Hey, what's that?
Back to throw. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
Incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
At the Commanders' 29-yard line.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, here we go, what's that? Hey, 5. Hey, what's that?
They'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Borregales now for the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
This is 1st and 10.
ready.
The drive begins with a carry by Krosky Merritt. And that not at all what they were hoping for. He does stop the clock, but it eats up precious time and winds up losing yardage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down.
They're going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. Trying to find Jordan Addison that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Crazy, crazy. Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Throwing here is May. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop him.
Hey, Bo, crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They're going to throw. May. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down. May going to give it to Henderson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll go again with Henderson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
Hey, what's that? Good. Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
It's now 3rd and 13.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Hey, what's that?
To throw, it's May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
A gain of 9.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And his kick here is good. And they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously a touchdown would win it. Here's Krosky-Merritt to start the drive. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Washington first down.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 18 Cards. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Come on, come on.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Daniels. They got his man complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And you just had the feeling when they took the field for this drive, they meant business. They knew a field goal would keep the game going, but a touchdown would end it here in overtime. And that nearly did it right there. What a play to put them in position to win this ball game.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Commanders,
they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for New England, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.